2013, we had an email from Jessie Zubot asking if we would be interested in meeting Tanya. She was looking for a new manager. We went for lunch with Tanya. By the end of it, everybody was in tears, and we had really connected with her, and we just had to work with her. We felt really bonded, and we kind of just took it from there. We had no idea what was to come.
Where you start with an album like Retribution is with the title, and you start to unpack what that means. Tanya helped us out a little bit with this one because there are lyrics. We were able to extract some of those words and build out some marketing pieces around the phrase "retribution will be swift," and money has spent us.
It's not always clear to everybody what the songs are about, but then you put that to a visual, and it somehow kind of brings it out. Is it easier for people to absorb?
Remember is to enter in reverse to the center of the center of the dot and disperse. The dust in the wind to a dust in the earth, the universe.
I mean, I think another one of the very preliminary steps that we took, which I think is starting to pay off in terms of the bookings and the understanding of what Tanya does, is to move away from calling her a throat singer and really talk about her as an experimental vocalist, composer, improvisational performer, and recording artist.
We really wanted to move Tanya away from the exotic world music environment, which is where she's so often put, and bring her right kind of to the center. It can be written about in mainstream media. She can play regular clubs, she can play Way Home and Bonnaroo, and we really found it helpful with her collaborations with people like July Talk and Whitehorse and Fucked Up, Tribe Called Red. That's really kind of brought her more into the mainstream world, and it's introduced her to a new audience. It's been an education to us too. I mean,
yeah,
you know, in terms of the responsibility we have to make sure that people talk about Tanya respectfully, using the correct language. You know, there's been a learning curve on our end, but also it's really opened our eyes to how much more work there is to do out there.
Our mother grows angry. Retribution will be swift. We squander her soil and suck out her sweet black blood.
If it's going to start a huge debate, you know, that's just part of who she is and what her purpose is. We're just working on a project in Tasmania. She's just starting with the National Ballet. She just wrote for the TSO recently. This started after Polaris, and we thought, oh, this is because of Polaris. It'll die down, and it's never died down. And now she has 2 honorary PhDs. She's a member of the Order of Canada, and it just keeps snowballing and getting bigger and bigger. And we have no idea where it's going to go, but it's a fun journey.
It didn't feel, nor does it feel at this point, like it's just about putting out a record. It's about Six Shooter participating in and supporting Tanya's role in leading the charge of change in Canada. She's not the only artist who's doing it, but she's definitely a voice, an important voice in that conversation about Indigenous rights, about Canadian identity and history, and addressing the horrific injustices of the past and present. So we are honored to play a small role in presenting Tanya's messages, which are personal but also universal.